the cooperation of the worldwide broadcast. I don't know what or who to believe, so I'm just going to just share what is available on the internet in regards to troops. I will tell you that I am a former combat veteran, Desert Storm. I have a little bit of familiarity with convoying and preparation status. Okay. Generally, when they have a declared war that begins with our allied countries, immediately you're going to see a first pretty much respondent to our allies' support. It doesn't mean that we are going to go into full blown deployment of getting fully in the war. Okay, you just have to understand our ally relationships depending on what is going on. There have of course been intelligence briefings, and I'm going to share the links to those discussions between the defense officials and the specific conversations that they had. I will share what this particular article said in regards to why there are being troops being sent over, and then I'm going to share with you a YouTube channel of actual showing the troops. They called on their channel emergency deployment troops of the first 2,000. Now, granted, people that are on the inside, meaning active duty, probably would have a better picture of what's being revealed. Nonetheless, until our government says we are doing such and such deployment before such and such, everything is speculative at this point. Okay? I'm just saying, I'm not saying the YouTube channel is not telling the truth. I'm just telling you at this point, okay? I don't want to be out there saying that, how they have people that go around attacking channels claiming things aren't true if it's not verified by the United States government and whatnot. Okay, so here we go. There have been very specific conversations regarding Iran and Iran's potential involvement in this. They have stated, these are the senior defense officials, have not been able to corroborate any specific involvement or support with this specific attack, although they do recognize that they have been strong supporters of Hamas and Hezbollah. Although our government, pray tell, when the Ukrainian war started, gave Iran $15 billion. Anyways, just throwing that out there. Okay, so they're concerned. Okay, this is specific. This is the senior defense official answering questions, and it talks about on southern Lebanon. It says they are deeply concerned about Hezbollah making the wrong decision and choosing to open a second front to this conflict. I don't know that they haven't already done that, but nonetheless, they're not commenting on that. Doesn't appear to be. So they're working with Israel and their partners across the region. Note they did not specify who their partners are to contain this to Gaza. And it's one of the main reasons they have what they're doing currently is adjusting their posture so they can quickly to increase their maritime presence in the Eastern Mediterranean, because Iran, okay, this is about Iran's possible support. Backed adversaries like Lebanese Hezbollah should not question the commitment of the U.S. government. They're making a very presence and threat to future presence to make them back down. Unfortunately, as of today, which was the 9th of October, it has been reported that the Hamas has threatened for every strike against them to kill hostages for each and every one, which I do believe they make good on that. So let's pray for those hostages. And I will be sharing the link to this. This is the U.S. Department of Defense article. I will also be sharing the link to this particular channel. And again, they're declaring that this is an emergency deployment, the first of 2,000 U.S. troops. They have videos of showing them currently in active deployment. Well, that brings back memories. I served in Desert Storm back in the 90s. Anyways, they're using them same old tables they used back then. Anyways, shows them in active deployment status, preparing, getting ready, whatnot. Keep in mind, there are 1 million American citizens in Israel, approximately, and I believe there's 25,000, I think, Brazilians. There are probably a good at least 25 countries that have people there, and they have listed injured, killed, missing, some, all of the above, which I'm going to share with you. Now, this particular media source, Business Insider, appears to be quoting a 4-star general. Says they're likely to go to war, meaning as if there's a talks to getting directly involved. This was this morning in Israel with air and naval power, which if Syria or Iran become actively involved, is what they're saying. So they have already sent fighter jets, fighter pilots. I'm going to show you that in a minute. I am ashamed of some people of the Republican Party, what they did by stating that our president had a tweet that he deleted. I saw that tweet. It wasn't the president. It was a U.S. some pro-Palestinian ambassador or official or something like that was talking about, the not retaliating or whatever. No, we already have people in Israel. We already have military alliances in Israel. In May of 2023, and I just want you to know, I'm a conservative Republican. And I don't care who the president is. I don't care what party. If I judge things individually, and I don't appreciate anybody trying to use something for a particular party to capitalize. Okay, that's not even appropriate. Okay, I think the support in Israel is bipartisan. Okay, and for the record, Congress has a lot to do in being involved in when we have any kind of military support in other countries, and that is bipartisan. I just want to mention that. And the president goes with what the military advisors and intelligence agencies discuss. He's the commander in chief, and they are, by the way, bipartisan. So on October 7th, okay, the United States, being a steadfast ally, has amplified its commitment to bolstering Israel's defense capabilities, prominently signified by the U.S. Troops to Israel initiatives, which, as you saw in the other video, they're already on their way. So in addition to those troops that you saw, the ground troops you saw in that other video, the first 2,000, in addition to that emergency deployment, you have the newest and most advanced aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, and it's approximately 5,000 sailors and a deck of warplanes are accompanying the cruisers and destroyers in a show force meant to be ready to respond to anything. Along with the Ford, the U.S. is sending the cruiser USS Normandy, destroyers USS Thomas Hudner, USS Ramage, USS Carney, and USS Roosevelt, and the U.S. is augmenting Air Force F-35, F-15, F-16, and A-10 fighter aircraft squadrons. They have sent fighter jet pilots and fighter aircrafts along with all these other things. Ready forces globally. Sunday, the conversation was with the Israeli Prime Minister and our President, according to White House statement, describing their conversation, stressed that all countries must stand united in the face of such brutal atrocities, calling all our allies, if you will. A senior defense official, who is remaining anonymous per the rules established by the Pentagon, said the military cargo planes carrying security assistance have already departed the U.S. soil en route to the region. And please keep this in mind, that many of the Palestinians, they don't support Hamas. They don't like their living conditions. they are, you know, lamenting in situations, but they didn't, many of them didn't ask for war. That wasn't, you know, what their hope was. Maybe some of them, but the Palestinians are also victims in this, sheltering in their homes. This affects them as well, not even able to go out to look for missing loved ones. This caused so many victims of their own people, of well over 20 to 25 nationals and citizens of so many countries. There's 1 million Americans in Israel, people. Look at all those fighter jets. They don't stand a chance. Brazilian government is sending in a total of 6 planes. I think they have about 25,000 citizens there, and there have been several hundred that are wanting to be evacuated. Poland as well. The Hungarian government has evacuated 325 people. There are over 1,000 Mexicans in Israel, and they have 2 planes. I believe they're trying to get over 300 people out of there. 142 nationals, among them 7 athletes, 4 of them belonging to the Mexican army. Argentina, Brazil, Cambodia, Canada, Chile, Colombia, France, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Mexico, Nepal, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Russia, Tanzania, Thailand, Ukraine, United Kingdom, United States, and many more other countries. Please keep them in prayer for their safe evacuation and all the soldiers being deployed. Pray most of all for peace.